Hi, my name is Lani Lanier, and this is how to do a handstand. Have you ever wished that you could do a handstand? Maybe you saw someone else do it and you thought it was cool, or you just think it would be a cool party trick. Well, whatever the reason, you don't have to wish because anyone can learn how to do a handstand. I was a gymnast for 7 years. I'm now a cheerleader and a track athlete, but handstands are not just for gymnasts and acrobats. Handstands can help improve anyone's life, their strength, keeping in shape, spatial awareness, balance. It can help you in any sport that you play. I know this from personal experience. And it'll help improve the strength in your abs, your hands, your shoulders, your legs, your butt. Any muscle in your body, you're going to be using it while doing a handstand. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare and build strength to do a handstand, and then show you how to complete it successfully. So the only thing you need to follow along is a wall and maybe a chair. You can use your couch or whatever you have in your house. So before you learn how to do a handstand, we must first learn the mechanics, how you balance a handstand and why it works. So what most people don't know is handstands are predominantly reliant on your fingers, the strength of your fingers. It's similar to when a baby is learning how to walk and learning how much pressure to put on their toes to stay standing up straight. It's the same for a handstand. So most people don't have to rely on these muscles very much. So before doing a handstand, we need to build up strength in your fingers. I do this by doing planks with your hands shoulder width apart, and lean your shoulders slightly in front of your hands. This is what that looks like. So shoulder width apart and lean slightly in front of your hands. This is going to put your weight on your fingertips, strengthening your muscles, and helps you learn how to start balancing and holding yourself up with your fingertips. So after you perfect this, we should focus on your shoulder strength, the second most important part of a handstand. So how are we going to get vertical and focus on strengthening our shoulders if we're not ready for a handstand? Well, I do this by doing a half handstand on a chair. You do this by getting a chair, put your hands shoulder width apart, and put your knees on the chair, pointing them up towards the ceiling. And the most important part about this is to keep your back flat, in line with your shoulders and your hands, squeezing your ears very tight. So this is what that looks like. So shoulder width apart, knees on the chair, toes pointing up, flat back, in line with your shoulders and your hands, squeezing tight. I would do both of these drills for 30 seconds to a minute in order for it to be the most effective. So after perfecting these drills, it's time to do some real handstands. First, we want to start out doing handstands against the wall. So I do this, well, the first thing to remember, never do a handstand with your back facing the wall in the handstand. This will cause you to arch your back towards the wall, relying on the wall to hold you up, and your back will be arched. You'll never be able to balance a handstand with an arched back. So what you do is get about a leg's length away from the wall, and you're going to turn around, put your hands on the ground, shoulder length apart, walk your feet up the wall slowly, and walk your hands up to the wall about a foot away. We're a foot away, so we're not so dependent on the wall, we'll never be able to move it to the floor. So this is what that looks like. Once you're in the handstand, extend one leg up towards the ceiling, and whenever you're comfortable doing this, you can start using the other leg and meet it. Find a balance by softly tapping the wall. And then to come down, you just walk your hands back up, walk your feet back down. And again, I would do this for 30 seconds to a minute at a time. And once you get comfortable doing that, you think you're improving pretty well, you can start kicking up in some other ways if you feel confident, like a cartwheel to handstand or a pirouette to handstand. This is what those things look like. This is a cartwheel to handstand. Then do the same thing. And then here is a pirouette to handstand. And then do the same thing. And that's how you do a handstand against the wall. Once you feel like you're pretty good at balancing away from the wall, because that's the end goal, you might be ready to start moving it to the floor. Make sure you find an open area where you're not going to kick anything or hurt yourself, and preferably not on a hard floor. I don't have a different floor in this situation, but I know what I'm doing. So I would start by kicking up and finding that one extended leg, just like we did on the wall. This will help you find that shape and that extension where you're supposed to be up straight and tall. And I would work on that first. Once you find that same feeling, the same shape we had on the wall, you can start bringing your other leg to meet it. The most effective way to do this is to keep your body in a straight line, hitting this T position. You want your body to follow in a straight line. So, this is what that looks like. And just keep doing this. See, that was it. That was that straight position we're looking for. So after you think you've found that straight position and you're ready to kick up, go ahead and try that, keeping your body in a straight line and pulling that leg up to meet the other one. This is what that looks like. And that's it. This takes a lot of practice. You're gonna have to work on this every day in order to find that balanced handstand that you saw here. So I do this for 30 seconds to a minute, all these drills, at least twice a day. You'll see immense improvements in all areas of your life. You'll be more in shape, your abs, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, your legs, everything. You'll see improvement in strength. This will help you in any sports. It'll make you more spatially aware of where you are and improve your balance. So if you're a clumsy person, this might help you out. And so I hope this helped you, and I hope to see you all doing handstands really soon. Thank you for listening.